come. Let your consciousness gently drift as we embark on tonight's journey through the enchanting streets of Amsterdam. In this story, the city's quiet canals shimmer under a velvet sky, illuminated by soft golden lights that whisper tales of art, history, and serenity. Allow yourself to surrender to the soothing rhythm of this dreamscape, where every detail invites calm and wonder. As you listen, picture yourself wandering along cobblestone paths, feeling the cool breeze and hearing the distant lullaby of water and wind. Let this voyage be a gentle lullaby for your mind, guiding you into a tranquil sleep. Share with us which distant place your heart longs to visit in your next dream. Perhaps a hidden corner of the world awaits your discovery tonight. Chapter 1. As the sun dips below the horizon, we begin our gentle journey through the whispering streets of Amsterdam. The cobblestones beneath your feet feel smooth and cool. Each step, a soft echo in the quiet evening. A delicate breeze stirs the air, carrying the faint, sweet aroma of blooming tulips, mingling with the subtle scent of damp stone and distant wood smoke. You hear the gentle lapping of the canals, their waters shimmering softly under the warm glow of street lamps, casting golden reflections that ripple and dance with every gentle gust. The city begins to settle, and in this peaceful dusk, every sound feels like a quiet murmur, a heartbeat that pulses softly beneath the surface. The lamps cast a tender amber light, illuminating narrow alleys where quaint facades lean close, their windows shining with cozy, flickering interiors. You notice the silhouettes of people passing by. A woman in a long coat, her scarf wrapped snugly around her neck, her steps slow and deliberate. A man in a soft, felt hat, pausing to admire a shop window filled with delicate ceramics. Their quiet movements blend into the city's lullaby. The air warms slightly as you walk, the subtle fabric of your clothes brushing softly against your skin, inviting you to relax fully. Small cafes emit a faint aroma of freshly brewed coffee and baked pastries, luring you in with promises of comfort. You see the bikes parked neatly along the sides of the street, their handlebars glinting gently in the dim light, waiting silently for their next ride. The city's heartbeat is slow, steady, comforting. A lullaby woven from whispers, water, and quiet footsteps. As night deepens, the city's gentle hum invites your mind to drift, to surrender to the tender embrace of sleep. Let yourself be carried by this serene scene, knowing that tomorrow's dawn will bring new discoveries. But for now, you are safe here, cocooned in the soft glow of Amsterdam's quiet night. Chapter 2. In the quiet embrace of night, we drift gently along the tranquil canals of Amsterdam. The water, smooth and glassy, reflects the soft glow of the moon, casting shimmering patterns that dance like delicate whispers across the surface. You can feel the coolness of the air, lightly kissed by the scent of damp stone and blooming jasmine that lingers from nearby gardens. The gentle ripples beneath your boat create a soothing, rhythmic lapping, like a lullaby sung by the water itself, inviting your thoughts to drift and settle. As you look around, you see the historic gabled houses standing proudly along the banks, their facades painted in muted tones, ochre, slate, and faded terracotta. The windows glow with a warm, amber light, flickering softly, as if stories are quietly unfolding inside. You notice the subtle movements of the city's inhabitants, a woman in a flowing coat, her scarf loosely wrapped, walking slowly along the cobblestone path, her footsteps muffled by the dampness beneath her. A man in a tweed jacket pauses by a small bridge, adjusting his hat as he gazes into the water, lost in thought. The air is filled with a delicate blend of scents, fresh rain on old wood, a hint of roasted coffee from a nearby cafe, and the faint aroma of blooming hyacinths carried from a boat mooring. The soft murmur of distant voices, the gentle clatter of bicycles passing over cobblestones, and the occasional lapping of water against the canal walls compose a symphony of calm. You can feel the smooth, cool surface of the boat beneath your fingertips, a gentle reminder of your journey's serenity. The streets are quiet now, only alive with the subtle movements of night. The reflections ripple softly, shifting like a dreamscape, inviting you to lose yourself in their gentle dance. As the night deepens, you might find your eyelids growing heavier, the peaceful rhythm guiding your mind into a tranquil sleep. Let the quiet beauty of these canals cradle you as you drift into a restful, dream-filled slumber. If you wish, comment, like, and follow our channel to continue this journey through peaceful cities and serene nights. Sweet dreams await you here in the heart of Amsterdam's silent, shimmering waters. Chapter 3. We find ourselves drifting into the quiet heart of the city, where the hidden gardens and secret courtyards murmur softly behind unassuming facades. As you walk along cobblestone paths, the faint glow of lanterns casts a gentle, golden shimmer, illuminating lush greenery tucked away from the bustling streets. You sense the delicate fragrance of blooming roses mingling with jasmine, their sweet, intoxicating aroma wrapping around you like a velvet shawl, calming every restless thought. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and tender leaves, whispering stories of hidden worlds within the city's quiet depths. Leaves rustle softly in the night breeze, their gentle murmur blending with the distant hum of crickets and night insects, creating a lullaby woven from nature's tender symphony. Your fingertips brush against the cool, textured surfaces of wrought iron gates and stone statues that seem to guard these secret sanctuaries, their presence grounding and soothing. In the shadows, delicate vines crawl up walls, their tiny leaves shimmering subtly in the dim light, inviting you to imagine the countless stories they hold within their silent embrace. As you breathe in deeply, the cool air fills your lungs, carrying the subtle sweetness of blooming flowers and the faint aroma of moss. The city's quiet beauty unfolds around you, a gentle reminder that serenity can be found in the most hidden of places. Let yourself sink into this peaceful reverie, feeling the subtle pulse of the night beneath your skin as the world outside softly fades away. Remember to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations for more dreamy journeys. Now, close your eyes and let the calm of these secret gardens carry you deeper into sleep. Chapter 4. 1. As you drift further into the gentle embrace of the night, we find ourselves inside the hushed halls of a renowned Amsterdam museum, where time seems to slow and whispers of artistry softly echo through the air. The corridors are bathed in a subtle, warm glow, a delicate dance of light that caresses each textured canvas and gilded frame, inviting your gaze to wander. You can almost feel the velvety texture of a Van Gogh sunflower, the rough brushstrokes alive beneath your fingertips, as if the colors themselves breathe with a quiet vibrancy. A faint scent of aged paper and faint hints of linseed oil mingle, wrapping you in a gentle, timeless aroma that stirs your senses without overwhelming. The silence here is profound yet tender, broken only by the soft echo of footsteps, perhaps a visitor's quiet breath, or the faint rustle of a velvet coat worn by someone lost in admiration. You notice how the air feels cool and slightly humid, as if holding the stories of countless nights spent in this sacred space. The gallery lights are dimmed just enough to emphasize the richness of colors: deep blues, fiery reds, luminous yellows, and to cast gentle shadows that deepen the mystery of each masterpiece. Your eyes move slowly across the artworks, seeing the delicate play of light and shadow, the intricate details that reveal centuries of dreams and passions. Outside, the quiet hum of the city filters in through open windows, soft footsteps on cobblestones, the distant murmur of conversations, the faint clatter of a cough closing for the night. The atmosphere is both peaceful and alive, a perfect harmony of culture and calm. As your eyelids grow heavier, the warmth of this artistic sanctuary enfolds you, encouraging your mind to relax into a peaceful reverie. You are safe here, in this moment, wrapped in beauty and serenity. Remember to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations. Let your dreams carry you further into these enchanted nights. Now, let your breath slow and surrender to the gentle lull of this artistic haven. Chapter 5. We enter a cozy cafe softly illuminated by warm lamps, their gentle glow casting amber reflections on polished wooden tables. The air is thick with the comforting scent of freshly baked bread intertwined with the rich aroma of brewing coffee, a symphony of scents that wrap around you like a soft blanket. The subtle hum of quiet conversation and the delicate clink of porcelain cups create a soothing backdrop, lulling your senses into a gentle rhythm. Imagine yourself seated by a window, the glass slightly fogged from the warmth inside, gazing out at the quiet streets of Amsterdam. Outside, the soft glow of street lamps flickers, their light dancing on the cobblestones, while a light drizzle whispers against the glass. Your hand reaches for a cup of herbal tea, its surface shimmering with a hint of steam, fragrant with hints of chamomile and mint. Feel the warmth of the mug in your palms, the smooth ceramic comforting against your skin. The tea's delicate bitterness and floral undertones soothe your palate, inviting calm with every sip. Around you, the people are dressed in cozy scarves and tailored coats, their movements slow and relaxed, as if in harmony with the peaceful evening. Some quietly settle into their routines, reading a book, engaging in soft conversation, or simply savoring the tranquility. The cafe's interior is a sanctuary from the cool air outside, with plush armchairs and velvet drapes that seem to cocoon you in serenity. The soft flickering of candles adds to the intimacy, casting gentle shadows that dance along the walls. You can feel the textured fabric of your seat, the subtle weight of your blanket, as your body begins to relax into the rhythm of the night. In this quiet sanctuary, routine becomes a ritual, an act of self-care preparing you for restful sleep. The world outside hums softly, but inside, you are wrapped in a tender cocoon of sensory comfort. As you stay here a little longer, let these gentle sensations guide you toward tranquility, toward the peaceful embrace of sleep. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, like, comment, and follow Midnight Destinations for more calming travels. Now, drift gently into the night, carried by these soothing whispers of the city's heartbeat. Chapter 6. 1. As the night settles softly over the city, we turn our gaze toward the historic houses, their facades whispering stories of centuries past. You see the charming gables, intricately carved and slightly weathered by time, reaching skyward like gentle dreams. The warm glow of lanterns spills from narrow windows, casting golden reflections that shimmer and dance upon the water's surface below. The air carries a subtle scent of aged wood and blooming jasmine, mingling with the faint aroma of fresh bread from distant bakeries. Your fingertips brush the cool, textured bricks of the buildings, feeling the weight of history in their roughness. As you stroll along cobblestone streets, your steps are met with a soft creak beneath your feet, each sound a tender echo of the city's timeless rhythm. The gentle murmur of conversations drifts from open windows, where locals in wool coats and colorful scarves linger outside, their voices blending into a soothing hum. Crossing a quaint wooden bridge, you hear the subtle groan of the aged planks, a quiet reassurance of their steadfast presence. The bridge's handrails, smooth and cool to the touch, guide you gently across. Below, the water ripples with silvery reflections, images of softly lit houses and fluttering leaves dancing in harmony with the night. Feel the slight sway of the bridge beneath your weight, the coolness of the wood contrasting with the warmth of your skin. The city around you breathes in tranquil harmony, inviting your mind to unwind from the day's thoughts. As you linger here, allow your senses to soak in this peaceful scene, a timeless tableau of belonging and serenity. Remember to comment, like, and follow for more journeys into dreams. Now, let yourself drift deeper into the gentle embrace of sleep, carried by the soft echoes of this historic, tranquil place. Chapter 1. As the city's gentle breath slows to a whisper, we find ourselves wandering through a quiet market square, where the last stalls are softly closing their doors. The fading glow of lanterns casts a warm, golden hue over cobblestones that feel cool and smooth beneath your fingertips. You can almost hear the faint rustling of fabrics, silken scarves, and woven textiles, folded carefully away, their textures whispering secrets of distant lands. Distant laughter drifts lazily through the night air, mingling with the faint clink of ceramic cups and the soft murmur of vendors bidding farewell. The scent of roasted almonds and sweet spices lingers subtly, blending with the cool night breeze that brushes softly against your skin. You might notice a hint of jasmine carried on the air from a nearby street vendor's stall, inviting a moment of calm and curiosity. The street itself seems to breathe, narrowing into shadowed alleyways where the shadows dance gently and the whispers of the city's stories settle into the silence. Your footsteps feel light, almost inaudible, as if the city is cradling you in a quiet lullaby. The faint glow of distant streetlights flickers like a heartbeat, guiding you deeper into this peaceful nocturne. As you breathe in deeply, the cool air fills your lungs, calming your mind and awakening your senses to the subtle beauty of the night. See how the city's gentle rhythm invites you to relax further, to sink into this moment of serenity. Remember to comment, like, and follow if these dreams soothe your soul. Now, let your eyelids grow heavy, carried by the whispers of the night, as we prepare to drift into restful slumber. The city's lullaby continues softly, cradling you into peaceful dreams. Chapter 8. 1. As you drift further into the city's gentle embrace, we arrive before a monument of silent inspiration, the Van Gogh Museum. Imagine the soft glow of subtle lighting, casting warm, amber hues over the quiet streets surrounding it. The air is tinged with a faint scent of oil paints and aged canvas, mingling delicately with the faint aroma of blooming tulips from nearby gardens. You hear the distant hum of a quiet city footsteps on cobblestones, the whisper of a gentle breeze slipping through narrow alleys, the soft rustling of silk scarves worn by evening strollers, and the faint clink of glasses from a nearby cafe create a lullaby of everyday serenity. Standing before the museum's façade, you see the swirling patterns of starry skies painted with tender, almost hypnotic strokes, like a lullaby spun in vibrant blues and golds. The brushstrokes seem to whisper stories of dreams and hope, their textures almost palpable under your fingertips. You feel the coolness of the stone beneath your palms, the gentle weight of memories held within each layered line. As you gaze at the vibrant sunflowers, their bold yellows and earthy greens seem to sway softly, as if breathing softly, in unison with your own breath. The quiet energy of these masterpieces settles into your mind, easing the tension of the day, inviting your thoughts to drift softly like clouds across a tranquil sky. Let your eyes trace the gentle curves of Van Gogh's strokes, the way the colors seem to pulse with life, yet remain still, perfectly still, inviting your mind to relax. In this sacred silence, you can almost hear the whispers of the artist, dreams of hope, whispers of longing, floating in the stillness. As you rest here, in the shadowed quiet of the museum's presence, allow yourself to surrender into the serenity. Feeling the calm seep into every part of you, remember to comment, like, and follow if these dreams soothe your soul. Sleep now, peacefully, as the art cradles your spirit. Good night, dear traveler, and let the silent inspiration of these masterpieces carry you into gentle dreams. Chapter 9. 1. As the city softly slips into its nightly hush, we find ourselves wandering through the quiet heart of the Jordan. The narrow streets, lined with quaint houses, adorned with softly glowing lanterns, seem to breathe a gentle calm. Their facades, weathered yet charming, whisper stories of days gone by, while delicate iron balconies cradle pots of blooming herbs that scent the air with a subtle hint of earth and greenery. Your footsteps barely disturb the cobblestones, smooth and cool beneath your fingertips as you brush past. The air carries a faint aroma of fresh bread and roasted coffee, mingling with the distant, melodious chime of church bells that toll softly, marking the passing of time with a tender rhythm. A gentle breeze flows through the courtyards, carrying a whisper of wind that caresses your skin, tender and cool. You might feel the faint touch of linen or wool from a passing passerby's coat, their footsteps slow and unhurried, dressed in muted hues of navy, soft gray, and earth tones. The quiet hum of life here is peaceful occasional laughter from a small gathering, the distant clatter of dishes from a cozy cafeette. All remains muted, as if the city itself is in a dream. Softly, the light from the windows spills out, warm and amber, casting a tender glow on the stones and paving, inviting your gaze to linger. You see a woman in a loose scarf and a long coat, her hands gently clasped as she pauses to look up at the sky, where stars begin to twinkle through a veil of light clouds. the tranquility of the Jordan enfolds you like a quiet lullaby, encouraging your thoughts to drift, to slow, to surrender. The subtle symphony of soft sounds, gentle touches, and muted colors creates a sanctuary of calm, a space where time feels suspended, inviting you to relax completely. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, gently comment, press like, and follow for more tranquil escapes. Now, let yourself sink deeper into the serenity of this enchanting district as your eyelids grow heavier and dreams softly beckon from the quiet corners of your mind. Good night, dear traveler, and may your sleep be as peaceful as the Jordan at night. Chapter 10. In the gentle embrace of the night, the city whispers its quiet lullaby. You hear the distant clink of glasses in a cozy tavern tucked along a cobblestone alley, where the flickering glow of lanterns casts warm, amber shadows on the ancient facades. Soft footsteps echo softly on the pavement, the rhythmic cadence of those wandering home, wrapped in scarves and wool coats, their breath forming fleeting clouds in the cool air. Somewhere nearby, the hushed murmur of evening conversations drifts through open windows, blending seamlessly with the gentle hum of the city's heartbeat. The scent of fresh bread from a nearby bakery mingles subtly with the aroma of jasmine and damp stone, an intoxicating blend of comfort and mystery. You feel the cool touch of the night breeze on your skin, caressing you as if to lull you further into serenity. The soft glow of streetlights spills onto the canals, shimmering like liquid gold beneath the darkened sky, where the old bridges stand as silent guardians. In the distance, the faint ripple of water against the quay whispers secrets only the night understands. The city's rhythm is slow and hypnotic, inviting you to let go of the day's worries, to sink deeper into the tranquil flow of this nocturnal symphony. You might imagine the faint rustling of leaves in the gentle wind, the delicate flutter of curtains in quiet apartments, and the subtle pulse of life that persists even in the stillness. As you listen, your mind begins to drift, cradled by these tender sounds and sensations, guiding you toward a peaceful surrender. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, don't forget to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations, so we can continue exploring these dreamy worlds together. Now, breathe in the calm and allow the city's lullaby to carry you softly into sleep. Chapter 1. As the city hums softly beneath you, we ascend to a quiet overlook, a damp tower, where silence and serenity embrace you like a gentle whisper. The air is cool and delicate, tinged with the faint scent of blooming jasmine and the distant aroma of freshly baked bread drifting from nearby cafes. You feel the rough texture of the stone railing beneath your fingertips, grounding you in this moment of stillness. From this height, the city unfurls before you, a tapestry of shimmering canals, their glassy surfaces reflecting the soft glow of lanterns and streetlights. The water moves lazily, whispering secrets as it laps against the edges of the bridges, each one arching gracefully over the waterways like silent guardians. Along the quays, the gentle clatter of footsteps echoes, people strolling in light jackets, their movements unhurried, their voices hushed in conversations, carried by a soft breeze. You see the narrow streets weaving through the city, lined with tall, slender houses painted in pastel hues, their facades decorated with ornate gables and delicate balconies. Occasional bicycles pass by, their wheels clicking softly on cobblestones, riders wrapped warmly in scarves and wool coats, their breath visible in the crisp air. Above, the sky is vast and deepening into twilight, a canvas of muted blues and gentle purples, dotted with the first stars beginning to twinkle. The quiet of this moment invites your mind to drift, to let go of the day's worries and surrender to the calm that surrounds you. Remember to comment, like, and follow if these peaceful journeys soothe your soul. Now, breathe in the serenity and let yourself fall gently into sleep, carried by the tranquil beauty of this view, where the city's gentle heartbeat whispers lullabies only you can hear. Chapter 12. 1. As you settle into this quiet moment, we find ourselves by the water's edge, where the gentle lull of the canal softly whispers its lullaby. The moon hangs high, a delicate silver orb casting a shimmering reflection that dances lazily across the dark, glassy surface. The water moves with a slow, rhythmic sway, caressed by an almost imperceptible breeze that carries a faint scent of jasmine and distant bread baking from a nearby caffon. Above, the stars glisten small, silent spectators, twinkling softly as if sharing a secret too delicate to rush. Your fingertips brush the cool, smooth stone of the canal's edge, feeling the slight dampness, the subtle pulse of the city's heartbeat beneath your fingertips. Somewhere nearby, a gondolier hums a lullaby, low and melodious, blending perfectly with the gentle ripple of water. The quiet hum of life surrounds you, the faint clatter of a bicycle passing along cobblestone streets, the muffled laughter of friends wandering past, their coats swaying in the night. You might see a couple walking hand in hand along the quiet quays, their footsteps soft, their voices a whisper of affection against the stillness. The city's lights cast a warm, diffuse glow on the facades of narrow houses, their gabled rooftops reaching upward as if to touch the stars. As you breathe in this moment, a gentle sense of peace envelops you, wrapping around your senses like a soft blanket. Here, in this tranquil cocoon, your mind drifts, carried by the water's lullaby, into a dreamscape where calm and wonder intertwine. Remember, if you feel the urge, comment, like, and follow midnight destinations. Let your journey continue softly. Now, let yourself sink deeper as the reflection of night on the water gently guides you into serenity. Chapter 13. 1. Imagine yourself now wrapped in a soft, warm blanket, settling into a cozy bed that gently rests by the tranquil canals. Outside, the faint murmur of water lapping against the wooden pilings weaves a soothing lullaby, mingling with the distant hum of nighttime life. The air is tinged with a subtle aroma of freshly baked bread from a nearby bakery, mingling with the delicate scent of blooming jasmine that drifts through an open window. Light from a nearby lamppost spills a gentle, amber glow across the room, casting dancing shadows on the vintage wooden beams and the softly embroidered curtains. You feel the texture of the sheets smooth and cool beneath your fingertips, the quilt's weight comforting against your skin. inviting you to relax. The bed's mattress yields softly beneath you, cradling your body as you breathe in the quiet rhythm of the city's nighttime pulse. Outside, the narrow street is lined with quaint houses, their facades adorned with flower boxes and hanging lanterns, their windows flickering with warm, inviting light. You might notice a distant echo of footsteps, perhaps a couple strolling slowly, dressed in cozy scarves and woolen coats, their voices low, blending into the gentle symphony of the night. The sounds are lullabies, the scents are whispers of comfort, and the textures are a cocoon of serenity. As your eyelids grow heavier, your thoughts slow, drifting like boats gently rocking on the canal surface. The city's quiet charm surrounds you, wrapping you in a peaceful embrace. Here, in this serene haven, you surrender to sleep, carried by the gentle rhythm of Amsterdam's midnight whisperings. Remember to comment, like, and follow for more journeys into dreams. Good night, and let the peaceful waters of the canal carry you softly into sleep. Chapter 14. 1. As sleep deepens, we drift toward the gentle arrival of dawn. The city of Amsterdam begins to stir softly, like a whisper carried on a delicate breeze. Through the window, the first light peeks timidly, a faint glow that dances across the curtains, casting shadows that flicker and fade in the quiet darkness. You might notice the subtle scent of fresh bread from a nearby bakery, mingling with the cool, crisp air that drifts in through the open window, carrying hints of dew-kissed cobblestones and blooming jasmine. Outside, the canals lie still, their dark waters reflecting the faintest blush of morning pink, like a mirror to a waking sky. You can almost hear the faint lapping of water against the stone edges, a gentle lullaby for the city's slumbering heart. Nearby, a distant bell tolls softly, reminding you of the quiet rhythm of daybreak, slow and unhurried. The streets remain hushed, lined with rows of narrow houses with gabled facades, their windows dark but inviting. Perhaps you can feel the texture of the cool, smooth sheets beneath your fingertips, a comforting weight as you lie wrapped in the warmth of your bed. In this moment, the city's gentle pulse invites you to linger, to stay wrapped in serenity, floating effortlessly into dreams that whisper of tulip fields and quiet courtyards. Imagine the faint rustling of curtains as a slight breeze stirs, carrying the delicate scent of blooming gardens. The soft murmur of early risers begins to stir perhaps a distant bike bell, a footstep on cobblestones, or the faint clatter of a cough, opening yet. Everything remains hushed, cocooned in peaceful anticipation. Allow yourself to remain peacefully immersed in this calming moment. The city of Canals cradles you in its gentle embrace, guiding you further into restful dreams, where each breath is slow and full of quiet wonder. Remember, as you drift into sleep, to comment, like, and follow midnight destinations for more journeys into serene, dreamlike worlds. Now, let the soft light of dawn carry you gently into the night's tender embrace. Sweet dreams, traveler of the night, sweet dreams. Chapter 15. 1. As the sun dips below the horizon, you find yourself in the quiet heart of Amsterdam, where the city's gentle lullaby settles softly over the cobblestone streets. The air is cool and carries a delicate scent of damp earth mingled with a whisper of blooming tulips lingering in the silence. you see the faint glow of amber streetlights reflecting off the languid canals. Their glassy surfaces shimmering like liquid dreams. The distant murmur of a boat gently gliding past is a lullaby in itself, slow and rhythmic, blending seamlessly with the whisper of leaves rustling in the evening breeze. The facades of old townhouses stand quietly, their brickwork warm and textured beneath your fingertips, each brick telling stories of centuries past. Now resting in peaceful repose, the narrow alleys invite your gaze inward, where the soft flicker of lanterns reveals glimpses of residents wrapped in cozy coats, their footsteps muffled by the ancient stones. You may notice a lone cyclist, a silhouette in a dark coat, pausing momentarily as if to listen to the city's secret heartbeat. Their breath forms tiny clouds in the cool air, mingling with the subtle aroma of freshly baked bread from a nearby bakery. Everything is still, yet alive in its tranquility. The city holds its breath, cradling you in its silent promise of peace. Feel the coolness of the stone beneath your hand, the softness of the evening air brushing against your skin, the gentle weight of calm settling within your chest. Let your eyes drift over the quiet waterways, over the softly illuminated bridges, over the sleeping city that continues to dream beneath a velvet sky. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into this serenity, as if the city itself is whispering lullabies of gentle repose. Now, rest peacefully, knowing that your journey continues in your dreams. The calm of Amsterdam's sleeping soul is yours to hold close as you drift into a tranquil sleep. Remember to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations for more journeys into the world's dreamscapes. Sleep well, beloved traveler.